D for Info 211, Professor Burke's class. We're here to tell you today about the rising gas prices and why that is a problem.
One of the reasons gas is so high in America is because of the political warfare we have in Middle Eastern countries. Most of our supply from gasoline came from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Iraq, etc. And with this warfare and tension in the countries, makes it more difficult to get supply in America, which raises the price. Another reason gasoline is so high is because of the harmful effects it has to the environment. One of these effects are from spills, which highly affect marine life, and power stations which need healthy seawater to function. Also, it affects the air we breathe because it releases harmful emissions such as NO.
The problem I saw with rising gas prices is natural disaster or supply shortage. In September 2012, it went to a record high of $4.50, and there's three reasons due to this. The first was there was a power outage at an Exxon refinery in Torrance, California, and due to a heat wave, and that caused the price of a barrel to go up $50 per barrel. The second reason is an Exxon shut down a major north-south pipeline throughout America due to their maintenance. And the third is Hurricane Isaac, which hit us in August 2012, and it caused many refineries to shut down in the area and causing 1.3 barrels lost per day.
Supply and demand has a direct impact on the nation's gas prices. Typically, if the supply is higher than demand, the prices will go down. Over the past 36 years, supply has been growing, but the prices do not go down. This is because the demand is increasingly on par with the supply. Production has went up 15% since 2009, yet the gas prices are still climbing. Domestic oil companies and refineries are to blame for the high and increasing gas prices. The U.S. exports over 1.5 million barrels per day of crude oil, as well as gasoline and diesel. So, even if oil production increases, the oil companies will still sell at high prices to the highest bidder, meaning the prices of gas won't go down. Worldwide demand plays a large impact on gas prices. Even with an increased supply, the worldwide demand is so high that the prices will still not be lowered.
My solution to the rise in gas prices would be public transit. I thought that this would cut down on the number of cars that need gasoline throughout the country. This would mean less oil is demanded, which means supply rises and price would go down. This would also cause gas prices to be maintained at a certain price for a while, so we would need about 10 to 20 years of this to make sure that it would really drop down. For an additional bonus would be that transit systems would receive more money and they could pump that money and recycle it and build more and expand and cause improvements in that field. Lastly, a healthy balance would be created between drivers and transit systems, meaning that the transit systems couldn't rise their prices like the gas is right now. And just a little cost example, on an average car, it costs about $3,495.40 a year of gasoline, probably more. That's just if you fill up once a week. And a Metro card in New York City for a year pass is only $1,248.
I'm sure most Americans are hurting by the current gas prices. While we cannot change these prices ourselves, we can still save money by following one of the few solutions discussed. As mentioned earlier, we can utilize public transportation and electric vehicles, but this particular solution is a bit simpler. Simply driving less can save lots of money over time. One can walk or bike to their destinations whenever possible, or carpool with friends and coworkers. We can buy our necessities in bulk and get errands done all in one outing, rather than spread them out and waste unnecessary gas. We can avoid driving aimlessly by picking our destination ahead of time, instead of deciding where to go on the drive. While the simple solution of driving less may seem unappealing, it will for sure save money over time.
After weighing the many alternatives to high gas prices, we concluded that the best alternative would be to use electric cars more often, and that's because electric Electric motors are increasingly growing in the United States today. One reason for that is a study in 2009 showed that 90% of electrical power in motion is more efficient than gasoline in motion.